I'm trying to stack rank you and Kyle. What did you go to prison for again? Or jail?
Transmitting threats to destroy buildings by means of fire and explosives.
So what is that?
He's giving me a hard time about the mailboxes. Meanwhile, we got a terrorist over there.
At least it was just mailbox with you, not schools. Fuck.
Did you just write a letter? Like, what is transmitting threats of fire? Help me.
No, I was playing RuneScape, that nerd-ass game, and a friend of mine told me to download a game that made fun of Columbine. And then somebody came up and butted in on the conversation and told us that if we were going to talk about Columbine, that I should just call them on the phone and log out of Minecraft. And in the spirit of escalating warfare, my drunk 19-year-old ass was like, oh, bro, I fucking love Columbine, man. Columbine's the best. I want to go Columbine. And then 4 days later, the SWAT team showed up. And they kind of blew the shit out of
all you did? You went to jail for that?
Yeah, the threats itself. I mean, they went above and beyond trying to prove that I was really going to do it. You know what I mean? So...
Well, wait, all you said is I love Columbine and your retail.
No, I mean, I was a little more graphic.
Did you just backpack on the desk us and try to make it look like you're the good guy?
No, I was a little more graphic than that. Like I said something about like, I'm going to blow brains out of skulls. Like I was being over the top about it. And the sentence that got me the actual bomb terrorist threat charge was because I said that school could be gravel if I have anything to say about it. Yes. Just being a dumbass, talking out the side of my neck. And that word gravel got me an extra charge. I had 2 counts: transmitting threats to kill and injure, and transmitting threats to destroy buildings by means of fire and explosives. And I remember telling my buddy that in jail, that my specific statutes, and he was like, it's pretty metal, though. It's pretty metal to say, it's pretty cool. Threatening to destroy buildings by means of fire. When you read it off a page,
it sounds bad.
Yeah. But it's kind of cool, though. But yeah, so I was, I'm technically on paper, I'm a convicted domestic terrorist because of that shit.
Jesus.
Yeah, starting at age 19. But also, it was 2012 when I said that shit. I feel like a lot of people kind of forget that like in the context of 2012, it was a lot less. It wasn't happening like that back then, It wasn't like every single week there's a shooting. No, it started shortly after my arrest.
I was going to say, but talk like that.
Oh, yeah, no, the smack talk.
That's just Xbox Live.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys would know how COD lobbies get. That's what a lot of my comments always are, is like, man, people be getting life sentences for COD lobbies if he got 6 years. But 4 days after I made the threat, I put in quotation marks, bomb squad, FBI field agents, the helicopter, bomb sniffing dogs that I did not know existed. I thought they were only drug dogs until they were at my house, but they have bomb dogs too.
They have electronic dogs. They have dogs that sniff for SD cards. Yeah.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah, I mean, I guess they got a dog for just about everything. I was wondering why they had dogs there. I was like, the only thing that I could fathom why they were there, because I did not think about the stupid shit I said on RuneScape, was I'd gone out and smoked a bowl that morning. So I was like, maybe my neighbors thought that I'm growing, and so they called the FBI. I don't even know, but it turns out they were there for the shit that I talked on RuneScape.
Yikes! You typed it into like a chat in a game.
Yeah, typed it in the chat box of the game where it disappears after like 30 seconds, into the void of the game. But they keep records of it, and the guy that I was having the pissing match with reported me to the game company, which is in England, so they had no choice but to contact the FBI. And like all of that part, I totally understand and support. I understand them coming and tearing up my house and making sure I didn't have weapons. But when they like went to prosecute fullest extent of the law, that's kind of where my case gets iffy, in my opinion. When they knew damn good and well that I wasn't really going to do it, but they were trying to make it seem like they were doing something that caught these people, because I got arrested.
Any kind of record already?
Possession of marijuana when I was 18. That was it.
That's it.
Basic possession for like 2 grams of some Mexican dirt weed with black seeds in it that I got hit at a roadblock with.
What were you about to say? I didn't mean to interrupt you. You said something happened more recently, maybe? What were you saying?
Oh, hell, man. I probably already lost it.
Shucks. Okay.
No, there was what I was going to say was that I got arrested in October of 2012, and then Sandy Hook happened 2 months after I got to jail. And then this ball really started rolling, where it was like monthly shootings and then like weekly shootings. And by the time that I actually got to my sentencing 17 months later, there had been one guy did it in a video about me. He said that there were like 38 instances of mass shootings in America between my arrest and my sentencing. And so they really had to seem like they were doing something about it, Especially because you got guys like Nick Cruz that posted all over Facebook, like, I want to be a professional school shooter, like with his name, his picture, didn't get caught until, he killed a ton of people. Who got me over here?
Who is that one? Or what? Nick
Cruz. That was, it was in Florida. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It was a Florida.
It's hard to keep track of them.
Isn't that sad? Yeah, it's not like it was once.
It seems like it's, every week or at least twice a month or something like that. There's a pretty rough one, and they just meld together. I think there was a bunch of children killed in Canada, maybe, like a month or two ago. And then I think there was 2 in Europe somewhere.
There was something here just a couple days ago.
A couple days ago.
There's a big thing in the South. Some guy killed like 8 kids, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that was different. Those are his kids. He killed 7 of his own kids and 1 more. Yeah.
Okay, family annihilator then. He wasn't a mass shooter.
Yeah. He
Did
changed
he kill
his mind.
himself?
I don't remember seeing that, so I don't think so. I think he killed 7 of his own children and then 1 who wasn't his. And I don't remember them saying he killed himself. I think they took him.
Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's horrid.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yeah, people like cringe their skin off when I tell them that I said what I said because it's such a different atmosphere now in 2026 than it was in 2012,
Mhm.
The last thing
not
that happened
me.
in 2012 was like the Aurora, Colorado shooting where that dude went to the movie and shot a bunch of people.
Yeah, he had the orange hair.
And
Yeah.
at the time, the media was like, he thought he was the Joker. And then apparently the police were like, so you were inspired by the Joker. And he's like, what?
The fuck?
No, I'm just crazy.
I was inspired by me.
Well, sir, you did say why so serious 3 times in the initial, investigation.
Sorry, the clown makeup threw me off. I thought for sure that was your deal. Okay. A mime. Weird. Same thing.
Do you remember how absurd that was? I guess, oh man, time flies. It was 2019 when that Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix came out, the one that was actually
Dark Knight
good.
Rises.
And people were trying to amp it up. No, it was the one
That's the
Joker
first one.
where he's all skinny, and then
I'm trying
he's
to
like,
think what
"Let me
it's
tell you
called.
another joke, Murray." I think it's just called Joker. And
That one with Joaquin Phoenix.
That one.
Okay, that's what you said.
That was like 2019, so like 7 years ago, whatever. And leading up to that, people were trying to amp up like there are reasonable threats of shooters going to Joker movies, and it's like this isn't. You're taking a story that was fake about a previous Joker shooting and trying to make it into like a new Joker shooting. Like it's wrong on every.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
that was the peak of like incel being a search term as well. So they were sort of like they were saying that it was going to inspire incels to do similar acts of violence.
Has incel been around as a term that long? I thought it was
the
newer
peak
than
of it.
2019. Oh man, I'm out of date then.
Yeah, it
That was a
around
good
in
movie.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a good movie.
I know Woody wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I thought it was good.
I liked it the first time they made it when it was called Taxi Driver.
That was a good movie too.
It's the same movie. It's the same wardrobe.
And Taxi Driver is better. Yeah.
Is it, you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's better, but that maybe I might be biased. I like both movies a tremendous amount, and I've seen them both 3 or 4 or 5 times or something. You froze, Taylor. If you can still hear me.
He is frozen solid.
Frozen solid.
Oh,
he's striking a pose now.
In a new position. He's back.
All right. I was just saying Joaquin Phoenix was really good, so I'm not saying he sucked or anything, and the movie was terrible. Like it's just, De Niro in Taxi Driver was better. It was more, or wasn't Taxi Driver based on an older movie? You would know this, Kyle. You know every movie.
No, not that I know of. I think Taxi Driver is an original Scorsese. Jodie Foster's so good in that, playing a 14-year-old prostitute, and then Harvey Keitel is the creepy ass pimp. And every scene is really good. When he's working out and has that monologue in his head, he's like, "My body's gotten weak and sick. No more of the pills, no more of the poison. Every day I will do 50 push-ups, 100 sit-ups." And you show him working out, like he's like holding his hand over the gas burner.
No more unhealthy foods. He's burning himself.
Yeah, all that. And then when he's buying the gun salesman is hilarious. He's like, "I'll take this, that, and the other." He's like, "This comes with a holster. It'll be $1,400. You want a Cadillac? Get your brand new Cadillac. You want pills, uppers, downers, Quaaludes? He's got everything nefarious to sell." That's a good ass movie. But again, that's exactly what Joker is. It's just a remake of that. Despite that,
I looked it up.
Joker.
The writer said he was inspired by 2 previous movies, and I don't know them: Pickpocket from '59 and The Searchers from '56.
I've seen The Searchers.
Oh, you have?
Old.
Yeah, I think it's John Wayne, right?
It is John Wayne, a troubled man trying to rescue a young girl with moral ambiguity between the hero and an unstable outsider.
Okay, in that regard, I suppose it's a bit similar.
How would that
Basically,
inspire him to
a girl
shoot
gets
the
kidnapped
killer?
by Indians, and John Wayne and his posse like are just looking for her for the whole movie. And by the time they find her, she's like gone native, like she's kind of one of them. It's
I think to say I saw it exaggerates it, but I think I was in the room when that played once.
sure it's got enough pop culture relevance that like I don't know it beat for beat, but I know that like what I said is true. I saw it when I was 8 or 10 or something like that. It's a long time.